Over the last 5 years, I have not only been a puzzler, but a puzzle collector. And that search for a new puzzle has led to quite a large to-do pile. So for the first time on my channel, I will be sharing with you all my 1,000 piece puzzles that are still in my to-do pile. Hey puzzling friends, welcome back to my channel. If you are new, my name is Sandra, the Puzzling Canadian. Well, on occasion, I will ask you, the viewer on my channel, what type of puzzling content you enjoy watching. And a few of you have mentioned that you would like to see what's in my puzzling collection. Well, many times when I do a puzzle, I do not end up keeping it. I end up selling it, trading it, or donating it. So my actual collection that's permanent for puzzles that I have completed is very small. However, my to-do pile is enormous. So I decided I would focus on sharing the to-do pile with you, and more specifically, all my 1,000 piece puzzles, because that is what comprises the majority of my collection. So I'm going to share these puzzles with you, and I'm going to be doing it based on the brand name, and I'm going to be doing it alphabetically. And I will be sharing those with you over a 3-part series, not in one video, because I have a lot of puzzles. I have well over 100 1,000 piece puzzles, so I've decided to break it down into 3 separate videos. So in this video, I will be sharing with you brands that begin with A to L. So let's begin this puzzle collection reveal. Okay, friends, you're going to have to bear with me. I am sitting here on the floor and I have a whole bunch of puzzles spread across the floor in piles, and I'll be shuffling things around as I show you what I have in my collection. So let's start off with brands that begin with the letter A. And the first one I have here is a brand called Alma, and this puzzle here is called Paradise, a nice beach scene. And then I have the brand Anatolian, this one here. This one is called Tranquility, another beach scene. It's the only Anatolian I have. I have done many other ones, but this is the only one I have that is 1,000 pieces. And then I have the Aquarius brand. I don't pick up too many, but I love Schitt's Creek, and this was one of my favorite shows, and I wanted to get a puzzle as a collector's item so that I can remember the show. And then I have this one here called, it's an Art and Fable puzzle. This one is called Art Cafe, and this one is a very new one that's been added to my collection. I ended up getting this as a prize for the puzzle train that I was playing back in June. I think it was May and June. So this one just came in. Then I have puzzles from Art Puzzle, which is a Turkish brand. So I have this one right here. This one is called Expectance, and this one I am working on right now. It's on my puzzle table. A very lovely one. It's a lot of brush strokes, so it's taking me a little bit longer than I anticipated, but I'm having fun working on this one. And then from Art Puzzles, I have Port of Flowers, another colorful one. And this one here, a third puzzle from Art Puzzle. This one is Good Morning to the Peace. A nice little beautiful water there. Love that one. So now I have the letter B. So we have Better Company. This one is called Remembering the 90s. And Bluebird, another favorite of mine. This one here is called Carnival Moon. Very pretty one. And then I've had this one in my collection for a while. This one is called Mist Bride. Okay, on to the letter C. We will start with a Casterland here. This one is called Doorway Room View. And I have one more that's a Casterland puzzle. Now this one is called, and I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it properly, Ko Phi Phi Li Thailand. I don't know if I pronounced that correctly, but it is a very pretty photo for this puzzle. And then I have this one right here. This is a Cavallini puzzle, and it is called Wildflowers. And then I have some Clementoni puzzles. So I have this one here, which is called Sunday at the Beach. And I found this Clementoni puzzle at a thrift store, and I was so happy I came across this one. It is called, I'm not sure if I can pronounce it, Roses de Folies. A very beautiful puzzle. Can't wait to work on that one. And then I have this brand. I've never done this brand before. I think it's pronounced LMB. Now, I was trying to find the name of this puzzle, and I wasn't sure, but I think this is it, and it is called They Should Put More Wine in the Bottle So There's Enough for Two People. That's the name of the puzzle. So a very colorful one. And then we have the Enjoy brand. I have just one from that brand, and it is called Sunny Morning, but they do have a lot, especially at Puzzles Canada. I think they just got a whole bunch of Enjoy puzzles. And then I have a couple of Eurographic puzzles. I have this one here, which is a World War I and II vintage posters. And I have this one right here called Four Seasons. Okay, onto this pile right now. So we will start off with the Falcon Contemporary puzzles. And this one right here is called Life's a Beach. And then I have, this one I've had for quite some time. It is called Life in Lockdown, also Falcon Contemporary. And one more contemporary, I'm not sure if I'm going to pronounce this correctly, but this one is called Leicester Square. I don't know if I pronounced that correctly, but it's so colorful, so I just had to pick this one up. So those are the three that I have from Falcon Contemporary. Then I have some that are from Falcon Deluxe. So I recently picked this one up on my trip to Halifax. This is called Brighton Pier. And then I have this one called The Drawing Room. And last is this one called The Boating Lake. So that's it for the Falcon Deluxe puzzles. I have this Gibson puzzle called Troopers on Tour. Then I have this brand. This brand is called, let me see what this brand is. This one's called Gorgeous Games, and the puzzle is called Milkshake. Something different, not something that I normally do. And then I have three Graphica puzzles that are from the, I think it's an astrology collection or zodiac collection. I have this one, which is Aquarius. I have this one, which is Libra. And the last one here is Taurus. And I think I need to get a few more from that series. Okay, now on to the letter H, and the brand that I have for that letter is the Hey brand, or I believe the German pronunciation is Haye, I think Haye, but North Americans, we tend to call it Hey. So let me show you what I have. I'll start off with their Movie Master series. I've done some in the past. This one here is Wes Anderson films, and I have one more, which is Hitchcock films. So I have those two. I don't buy too many. They make a lot of cartoon series ones. I don't buy too many, but this one I really liked. This one is called Ocean. And I have this one, and it is called Room with Wave. And this other colorful one right here is called Red Arches. Now, I have more. Now, these ones that I have are usually those type of fantasy puzzles, and I usually buy quite a few of them from this brand, but they are very difficult to do. So it takes me quite some time. This one here is called Poison. And then this one's really pretty. I do like this one. This one is called Snowflake. Again, another one that I found at a thrift store. This is called Winter Dream. And this is one of my favorites. I found this one, I believe, on eBay. I just love this one. It's called Look Up. And I am running out of space to store these puzzles, but on to the next few letters, and we'll work on the letter J. So this is Jackaroo, and the puzzle name is Niwa, a very colorful puzzle. Okay, now we have some jumbo puzzles. So we have this one here. I've done one before, and these are called Wazgij puzzles, and I think that's how you say it. It's called Cafe to Latte. And one more jumbo puzzle. This one is called Venice La Dolce Vida. And then I move on to the letter L. I only have one puzzle, and it's a brand I've never done before. So this brand here is called Le Fabrique à Puzzles, and the puzzle is called Monterosso alla Mar. So a lovely, again, we're going to finish off with a beach scene. So those are all my puzzles from brands letters A to L. So there you have it, part one of the 1,000 piece puzzles that are in my to-do pile. Let me know if you saw anything there that you really liked, maybe something you've been searching for, or perhaps something that a new brand that you've never come across. Leave that in the comment section down below. So I will try to get working on that part 2 and part 3. I'm not sure how soon I'll be able to release it, but I'll start working on it so I can get that out to you as soon as possible. If you enjoyed watching this video, please tap that like button. And now I will need to put all these puzzles back on my shelf. So until next time, happy puzzling.